on the AC Sports Podcast.
Oh, dude. That reminds me. I was speaking with a guy who was studying sports medicine at Butte College and taped Aaron Rodgers' ankles when Rodgers was at Butte.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Claim to fame.
Claim to fame. What a story, right? Like, how cool is that?
I want some details on those ankles.
Yeah. Or just the fact that he's like, I knew Aaron way back when he was a legit, before he was a legit quarterback. Anyways.
We're going to have to pull up your...
That's my guy, Manny. Shout out, Manny.
We're going to have to clip your Super Bowl story from last year. That was really cool.
What? Which one?
Weren't you at the Super Bowl?
I was. Super Bowl 50, 5-0. Yeah, that was a good one. Man, what a time. What a memory.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I know, dude. One of the greatest things grateful for Action News Now.
How's our levels?
The opportunity.
How's our levels? We good?
How was our week one? Man, I'm still digesting what the hell just happened.
It is Wednesday, September 10th, 1:55 p.m., Chico, California.
Boom.
My name is Derek Ahlswede.
I'm Ross Field.
And this is the AC Sports Podcast. Week one is in the books. Ross, if I can start by clarifying my anti-prediction take last week.
Yeah, we don't do predictions.
Okay. Let me be clear. Still, wasn't really specific enough. We do a lot of predictions here.
Yeah, we do.
I love predictions. I love predicting teams. I love predicting the outcomes of players. Especially when not everyone's making that prediction. That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
Well, I can see something you guys didn't. Okay.
Yeah, that was like all of my takes last week, by the way.
Can't wait to get those. What I think I really meant was that I feel like a lot of sports podcasts or NFL podcasts, because of the kind of group structure, everybody plays around the weekend, that everybody's kind of looking forward. So normally you sit down on Wednesday and you talk about week 2 matchups and what are our predictions for week 2.
Right.
That's what I don't like. Let's actually talk about what we saw in week 1.
Okay.
Like, of course, then you could then apply it to predictions of week 2. Sure. But like, I'm big on just focusing on what we saw, analyzing week 1. That's
good for me because I'm still digesting. It was a crazy week, man. It was a hell of a week 1.
I crushed tape yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Got some notes here, so I'm just going to get started. We're working on our Season 2 structure as we go. We are going to bring back the Derek Carr Award this week.
Okay.
Other than that, we're not quite into the quarterback rankings and stuff yet, so we're just going to talk. We're just going to talk games.
Okay,
talk
sounds
notes.
good. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
First note, low scoring week.
It was the most scoring week?
Low scoring.
Yeah, low, I was going to say.
The point total unders were 11-1 moving into Sunday Night Football.
Interesting.
Big scoring Sunday night.
Yeah, that was a hell of a game.
So there's a note. Also, running backs. Shitty week.
Yeah.
300-yard backs.
That's it.
Out of 30 teams.
That's amazing.
32.
Okay. Ballpark. Give or take.
You know that. So there's that. We're going to talk about some of the star wide receivers that had really shit weeks.
Yeah.
That's interesting subplot. But speaking of the Sunday night game.
Okay.
The night games crushed.
Yeah. They were fun.
Thursday, close.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
We had spit. We had lightning.
We hit it all. Jalen Carter. What a guy.
Friday game. Epic. Brazil.
Yeah.
There's
Good
these
vibe.
Videos of Herbert coming out of the tunnels just like, fucking chills. Mahomes loses. Butker misses wide right. Fucking great.
Awesome.
Sunday night, just iconic.
Doesn't get better. Shootout.
We keep getting this Mahomes Allen thing. I mean, I'm sorry.
Lamar
Allen Mahomes.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Yeah, dude. We don't even talk about him.
I do want to talk about quarterback tiers, though.
Okay.
And it's just, we'll definitely be talking about the greatest quarterback matchups of all time, and I think you got to throw Lamar and Josh in there already.
Yeah.
And then Monday night.
Yeah. Great comeback.
Fucking comeback.
JJ, dude.
The JJ.
I thought there was no chance. 17-6 in the third. He looked awful, and then bam.
So much uncertainty.
Yeah.
A lot of hate on the Vikings.
Yeah. I like the passion that kid plays with, dude. It was cool to see the locker room stuff. It was like, okay, dude.
I kind of forgot that I didn't forget, but like underrated on a personal level the fact that he's a Michigan guy and how like
that's your team, right?
Guy, so I'm really gonna be rooting for him a lot.
Okay.
And Kevin O'Connell is just a genius.
Yeah, he's like a quarterback whisperer.
I think
the locker room celebration was interesting. The way that he gave him the ball and kind of how he talked him up. Like, it's more than just honoring him as the MVP of the team that day. I think he's kind of like planting some seeds and to like get some confidence from the teammates around him and to instill some confidence in him. He's a quarterback whisperer, man. Got to give him credit. O'Connell's does a great job.
Speaking of the spit take, there was some bad behavior in the NFL this week. There was that, and then there was the Buffalo fan ban.
Yeah, dude.
The fan ban.
Fan ban. I like it. He's done.
Pushing players.
There's no room for that, dude. What are you doing?
It's always cool to see a player like have the rare opportunity to shove a fan back and not get in trouble. Lamar was just like, yes, I get to finally push a fan.
Yeah, not just any player, like the star QB. That's amazing.
That I think came off the heels of that one-handed Hopkins catch, which is one of the highlights of the week.
Yeah.
Some really great one-handed catches. You can go to our Instagram. I put together a little highlight reel of those.
Nice.
I just want
the producer, man, AC Sports Pod producer, rocking it.
I want to shout out my boy Tesla on the Lions. Did you know who this guy was?
Tesla on the Lions, fill me in, keep me going.
He's the guy. It's Tesla with 2 A's and a capital S.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the final minute touchdown. Yeah. Sick catch.
That?
Yeah.
When
amazing.
You look. Just going back really looking at the centimeters involved there, one of the greatest catches of all time, genuinely. Also, my boy Michael Penix, who we're going to talk a lot about all season, one of my favorites. Just these insane. There was a first down he got on 4th and 2 or whatever. Zero chance.
Yeah.
And did you see that slow mo where it's just somehow his knees stay off the ground, full Superman, and then he does it the next play to score a touchdown.
Yeah, the body control to keep his knee off the turf in the highlight was
thank you.
It was mind boggling. It was like, how did he do that? And that whole sequence was crazy because they were knocking on the door for 8 plays, and they get a first down, then they go to 4th down and goal, and he barely gets the ball across the line. And you're thinking, wow, Tampa doesn't have a chance anymore. And then Tampa just marches right down the field and scores and wins the game. It was a tight game.
I mean, I think that, obviously Buffalo and Baltimore, I guess always going to be in a different category. The Chargers-Chiefs was an incredible game, like we mentioned. But that Falcons-Bucks game, that was kind of my favorite game of the week. Yeah,
you did your homework. You watched all the games. You were texting me and you told me, hey, this Bucks-Falcons game. What more did you like about it?
It was the fact that it's close the whole time. It's a back and forth. It's just there's not a lot of, I could be wrong, not a ton of mistakes. It's just skill against skill, battle it out. And it is funny in the NFL. It's they're the mistake games and the non-mistake games. Yeah. It's so clear which is which. But there's that. Then of course you have the traumatic drama of the missed field goal by I think Young Ho Koo.
Yeah, maybe on the chopping block right now.
Yeah.
Come kick for the Niners.
I think I said on the last pod, I'm really interested in the NFC South this year. I like what's happening down there. Of course, Bryce had a pretty bad week, but
yeah, he did.
But I'm big on the Penix is better than everyone except Jaden in his class trained, so I want to keep riding that. He was top 5 in yards and just looked great, even though they lost.
Yeah.
Baker continues to prove himself.
We have a cool matchup this week. It's Penix versus McCarthy, and that's the 2 quarterbacks who matched up in the national title game a few years ago.
It sounds like a
that's cool, right?
Presidential debate from 1965.
Yeah. They got the names. That's too. McCarthy versus Penix. Yeah.
What else? So I'm just going to run through a couple more highlights of the week. I mentioned some good catches. One of the other games of the week, Steelers, Jets.
What a game.
Such a fun game. So many subplots there, too. Aaron throws 4 touchdowns. Looks great.
Great.
Silence the fucking haters,
sure
dog.
Did, man.
He came out and said, I'm glad I did that to the Jets. I do not like any of them, essentially, in a press conference. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Didn't end well.
And we forget that it was essentially a Rodgers for Fields trade.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
And it worked. It was the right move. It's so interesting.
Kind of for both teams.
Exactly.
Yeah, agree with you. And Fields looked good, man. Give him some credit, dude. He played a great game.
Breece Hall, one of the 3 running backs with 100 yards this week. So the Jets' running game on point.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we were talking about last week. Is, their ability to run now with Fields. And
Breece Hall would have been a sneaky fantasy running back pick this year.
He's
looking like it.
He's been a tough fantasy pick the last few years.
He has.
Yeah. So just a phenomenal game, and I think that those 2 games, to me, all 4 quarterbacks won. Yeah. Right? They all had good weeks.
Yeah. Dude, how about the catch by Metcalf, too? That was just bobbled all over the place.
That was insane.
And then Boswell kicks 60 yards. I mean, I thought, dude, the Jets are going to win this game. This is crazy. Nope.
Is 60 the new 50?
It kind of feels like it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a kicker for the Browns, you're missing a 33-yarder.
or the Niners, you're missing something short.
Breaking news with the Niners kicker, or they fired their guy yesterday?
Yeah, they did. Moody's gone. Eddie Piñeiro's in. Shanahan's reaction when Moody missed that short field goal was just, you could say
so
it
he
all.
missed a short field goal.
Yeah, he missed a short field goal. That was brutal. The Niners controlled the time of possession in that game significantly. They didn't have a big margin throughout the game by any stretch of the imagination, but you kind of just felt like the way the game was unfolding that the Niners were controlling it.
Right.
And they kind of left the door open for Seattle to steal one. And give the Seahawks credit. I mean, they were damn well close to doing that. But Moody makes that field goal. It's only a 30-yarder or shorter. It's obviously different game. And Shanahan was just like, throws up his hands as it hits the uprights. And you're kind of going, that's the last straw for Moody.
Especially, it's not like any team can afford to have a bad kicker, but Niners might be in a lot of close games this year.
Yeah, they could be.
The good news for them, McCaffrey played.
Yeah.
He did decent. He had I think he had over 100 total yards from scrimmage. He was
a workhorse. They're going to run him into the ground if they keep it going at that rate.
I know, right? Did B-Rob do anything? I didn't notice.
He did okay. I think he had more than 30 yards, a little bit of a change of pace, had 10 carries. I mean, had a catch. It was decent. It wasn't great, but he had a couple nice runs that helped move the ball. Didn't break anything off, though, and, we'll see.
Welcome to the B-Rob show. Yeah. That's him. You just described him perfectly.
Yeah.
Pearsall had 100 yards, I believe.
Huge catch late.
So Niners needed to see that. Yeah. And defense played well. So, they got the win on the road, divisional game.
It's always tough.
Yeah.
First game of the year, feeling out, hard place to play. Right. The 12s are loud. But, my feeling is like the Niners won, but they lost. Now you're out Kittle for multiple weeks. Fuck. It's tough.
Again, just it seems like last year. All over again.
And then, Purdy's probably not going to play this week, and it's looking like maybe.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that just happened. Like Shanahan said that there's it's not looking good for him this week, and this could be a multi-week injury. So usher in the Mac Jones backup run for maybe 1 or 2 games. We'll see. Who knows?
Who do they play?
And Jawan Jennings banged up his shoulder.
He did?
They played the Saints. So
okay.
And I think it wasn't a very impressive victory by any stretch of the imagination for the Niners. Right. I do think it's huge for them that they won. I think that's absolutely 100%. Big. Had they lost, it would have been extra demoralizing. And maybe, just maybe, the fact that they have the easiest schedule in the league could help them stay in contention. But it's like one of those games that even though they won, you kind of feel like, oh boy, this is going to be a rough year.
Despite the all the tape I watched, for some reason I want to say that Niners game, the Rams game, were kind of the games I was least interested in, no offense, just this week.
Yeah.
The Rams-Texans game, I couldn't even get through the freaking highlights.
Yeah, it was boring.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 good defenses, man.
And then, of course, we had the Cardinals-Saints game, just to recap the NFC West real quick.
Okay.
Also sneaky good game.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler, the 1 second-year guy we disrespected last week and didn't mention.
Well, he wasn't taken in the first round. I think I should have clarified on my take that these quarterbacks that are taken really high in drafts, we tend to put on this mantle. Rattler was a little bit further along. But yeah.
But he doesn't suck.
No, he's okay. Yeah, he played fine.
Right.
Yeah, agree.
Interesting matchup of the Cardinals Saints, two enigmatic teams. And then the fourth West team, would be the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So, weird week for the West. They all won except except the one that couldn't. So
yeah, except the Seahawks. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it feels a little bit like the NFC West is going to be some knock them down, drag them out, slugfest kind of battles in the trenches that may not be super high scoring this year.
So continue to ride the unders on the point totals.
Ooh,
with
good
the West
call.
games,
There we go. He's not a betting man. He's not a betting man.
We had some disappointing top tier running back and wide receivers this week. So let's talk about them.
Sure. Wide receiver
losers.
Chase and Higgins, AJ, and DeVonta.
You got to put these guys together because none of them did anything.
Yeah.
Both won.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Against teams that aren't that good.
Yeah. Well, what do you chalk this up as? Like, I personally think they're going to have big seasons. But to me, the landscape of week one felt a lot like teams were shaking a little bit of the rust off. They were feeling each other out. It didn't feel like, teams were executing really well.
And I guess naturally, of course not, I guess.
Yeah, that happens.
It's easier for a defense week one than it is for an offense.
Sure. Not very many points were scored, all the unders. I mean, maybe offenses were just rusty, or is this a sign of things to come?
Well, I have Joe Burrow under my QB losers as well. Dude. They won.
Yeah.
The
How
Browns.
about that game, though? Like, that's another thing. Like, dude, that's a Battle of Ohio, divisional matchup. Bengals are on the road, but it was exactly the same type of game script you saw from them last year, where it's late in the game, it's a close game.
What did I say?
Yeah, you did. And what happened week one that didn't happen last year is the Bengals got a break and the deflected pass off Tillman goes right into the DB's arms and Cincinnati walks away with a victory. Those kind of breaks didn't go their way that last year. So that's a little interesting. I thought but what if they lost? They would have been doing the same thing. Like, here we go again.
Yeah. That game was actually pretty entertaining.
Okay.
Some games there's some mistakes, low scoring, maybe not the best performances, but I don't know what it is about him, man. It just, the Browns had a chance till the end. Flacco threw for damn near 300 yards.
It's fun to watch Flacco. That's part of it.
All hail young Jody.
Yeah, when he's going and QBing and doing his thing and spreading that ball around, it's fun to watch.
So,
but their whole offense, Chase, Higgins didn't do much. Brown didn't do much.
Oh, Chase Brown as well.
Yeah, Chase Brown didn't do. He was an RB loser. He didn't really. He might have scored a touchdown, but didn't have great.
He did.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of production on the ground.
And there were a couple kind of big names that they scored but still had like 30 yards for the game.
Yeah,
or something
Bucky
like that.
Irving's in that category.
Who else? Yeah.
Bijan Robinson took a big screen to the house or big pass to the house, but didn't really have any other exciting plays.
James Conner, another guy that who I have always liked. Did score, but kind of lower yard total. Let me ask you here: the teams that we've mentioned so far are the supposedly bottom of the barrel teams, what we think, right? So out of first of all, do the Browns have a good defense? Or was that, you were thinking greatest offense of all time.
The Bengals.
Week one, the Bengals, right. So do the Browns have a good defense? Is that a question?
Okay, yeah. I think, if my memory serves me correctly, a couple years ago they were a really good defense. And I just have memories of Myles Garrett and the defensive line wrecking shop on QBs, and they were kind of a hot defense to pick up in fantasy. But I don't think that was last year.
Didn't they annihilate the Ravens last year?
Yeah,
once or almost beat them twice.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is,
they can get to the quarterback. Denzel Ward's good on the outside. They've got some pieces defensively.
I'm not super interested in talking about Cincinnati at the moment because, like you said, there's just so much that's going to have to unfold. I don't know what's going on with them. But what I'm interested in are the Browns, the Saints, the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get to the AFC South, the exciting AFC South. We have Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And who's the other shit team? Oh, the Colts.
Yeah.
out of those teams, and I guess we can throw the Raiders in there because they're supposed to be kind of a last place team.
Yeah.
I suppose the Raiders are the obvious best out of that group. Who do you like best out of that group? So we have...
Yeah, gosh.
And what's the Titans in there? Okay. They almost beat the Broncos. That game was close, too.
Yeah, it was. Bo Nix didn't have a good game.
Yeah.
I'm like a what have you done for me lately feeling right now. And I think out of those teams, just the way that they played, the Colts excite me the most. But it's hard to bank on Daniel Jones sustaining a lot of success, but they played really good and they smoked in their game.
I know. Colts or Raiders? Right now.
Raiders because they have more talent,
okay.
I feel like. But maybe Indy is that surprise team. And, it's good. It's good that you're bringing this up and we're having this conversation. Mm-hmm. I think last year you saw a team like the Cardinals. Played really well at the beginning of the season. Remember we were having discussions like, are they going to win the NFC West?
Okay, I kind of remember that.
They were like 5-2 or 4-3 or something. Like, so what's going to happen is one of these teams that not a lot of people suspect is going to start good. They're going to have a 4-3 record and be in contention. And are the Raiders going to make the playoffs this year?
Right, and that's what we're just trying to figure out because it literally happens every year. I don't have the exact date on this, but I've heard it plenty where there's one, not just a non-playoff team, but like a team that has like under 7 wins a year before it makes the playoffs like every single season or something like that. Are the Browns intriguing with Joe Flacco?
Yes, very intriguing.
A little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, they got that, I think the rookie running back stud that was like a holdout is finally going to be back.
Yeah,
so they didn't have him.
Judkins, and they get Dylan Sampson's another rookie. He had a decent game.
Yeah.
I mean, decent.
He scored, I think, but
a lot of yards. But yeah.
So if this new kid that they've had troubles with,
locking down
behind the scenes, is he a difference maker? Could he have been against the Bengals? The Saints are interesting too. They're definitely not as bad as people thought. It's just so funny. Everyone was like, Colts are going to be horrible. Saints are going to be horrible. Just write it in ink. It's going to happen. Like, no?
Yeah, maybe. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to – it's one game. I'm trying to, like, not have, like, overreactions.
Well, that's all we could do.
Yeah.
I guess it's like gut feeling instead of overreaction.
I was doing a little bit of research, and I think out of the Super Bowl champions, there was some wild stat that, like, only 3 Super Bowl champions lost their first 2 games of the year.
And it does matter winning week 1.
Yeah, and then there was like 9 Super Bowl champions lost their first game of the year, but the majority of Super Bowl champions win their first game of the year.
The other, for some reason, I always like talking about like the teams at the bottom more than the teams at the top.
Yes, you do, dude. Underdog
more
story.
Interesting. It's
because nobody's talking about this right now.
We have the New York teams too, so people kind of chalked in the Jets as having a bad season. The Giants.
Giants.
Who comes out? I guess the Panthers come out the worst out of all of this in terms of the bad teams.
Oh, yeah, they looked terrible.
The Giants got to be there.
Yeah, who's worse?
They didn't score. I'm not getting super excited about our defense yet just because we held the Giants without a touchdown. But we did have a couple good goal line stands, which was nice.
They did, which if those don't come to fruition, it's a little bit of a different game.
No, I was pretty scared during that game.
Were you?
Until the Debo touchdown locked in finally, which was great.
Vintage Debo too, man. That was a little painful to watch that. It was like Niners could have used
Brian
that.
Robinson. You get to watch 10 carries for 30 yards. I get Debo with game-clinching touchdowns.
For 2 weeks, and then he's going to have a soft tissue injury.
Well, on the topic of the Commanders' defense,
Daron Payne, man.
Lattimore kind of shut down Neighbors.
Yeah, Neighbors didn't do much.
Our defense is better. I mean, I'm really looking around position by position.
Feeling better about it.
Tomorrow's going to be an insane test.
It is. Dude, what a game
I'm
Thursday
scared.
night. Tasty.
We're on the road, short week. It sucks against one of the best teams in the NFC.
Although, if this is a Washington W.
Coming out party.
Look out.
Well, the thing with Jaden, and we talked about Rust, I mean, he had a big overthrow wide open to a wide open Terry. Like he
didn't dart.
I didn't put. Oh, I'm talking about Jaden.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you said Russ. My bad.
Oh, did I? I might have. Yeah, sorry. I didn't put Jaden on my list of QB winners this week, even though he did well, just because it wasn't Jaden.
No,
he definitely wasn't peak Jaden.
But he managed the game.
Yes, and he does have the potential to always just put up 30, 40 points against any team, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's great having him at quarterback is that, I'm terrified going into Green Bay tomorrow, but there's still a world where we put up 35 and beat them like 35-20, and it's just the best feeling in the world. But
yeah. Oh, yeah. I would say it's more likely than people think. I would say, how about the Packers, bro? I mean, is this the end of the Lions? Like, woo, the Packers looked nice. And is there a team that looked better in week 1 than Green Bay? I mean, obviously there were some high-scoring games. Maybe you can make the case. Buffalo? Chargers? Okay. I'll give you that. Yeah. That was a very, very nice win.
Seriously.
For Harbaugh and company in South America.
That's a good point. I didn't really think of like teams that were the biggest winners. I mean, you have to put Buffalo in there. The fact they came back and beat that phenomenal
Minnesota
team.
Too. It's a huge win.
Yeah, but not against the Bears.
Not a great opponent. Okay. I still think confidence-wise that was nice.
Sure.
Big comeback. But I feel like, dude, nobody dominated their game quite like Green Bay. Oh, who won 33-8?
Sure.
Oh, was it the Colts? Colts. I mean, maybe the Colts, but
the elite Colts.
Yeah. Out of like the teams that we think of contenders, Green Bay looked the part big time. Yeah. And boy, is this the beginning of the end for Detroit where they go, Ben Johnson, I miss you.
Maybe.
Aaron Glenn, I miss you. They did not look good.
I mean, they couldn't run the ball. And, we brought up this bizarre fantasy trend of Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs going ahead of like Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley. It's like, it's just the proof is just there every week. Like, what are we doing? We're passing on Derrick Henry? What are we doing?
It's exactly my thought when I was watching Sunday night was like, I picked Christian McCaffrey over this guy.
You did?
I did. Absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of people, he was 3, 4, 5 picks higher predicted than Henry, but I mean that's McCaffrey. That's like it's not like he was a slouch. I mean, obviously the injury issues are a bugaboo for him, but man, I mean, Derek looked nasty, just
so
an animal.
It is weird when guys get to be this age, and even like a guy like McLaurin pining for this contract. It's like, he's 30 now, and it's just every year you're kind of holding your breath. Like, are they going to be worse? And just no with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, dude.
They're all going to Germany getting like stem cell, whatever.
Something.
McLaurin came out and said that. I don't know if he was supposed to.
No way.
He talked about getting stem cell.
I didn't even know about
or
that.
Or not McLaurin. Van.
Jefferson?
Who's our new
Von Miller?
Von Miller. Yeah.
Okay, who's also on his ayahuasca tip.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Stem cells and ayahuasca for Von Miller.
Dude, he's like, I've been 3 times in the last year. I was like, whoa, take it easy, pal. Maybe do that and you get more than 1 tackle in your debut.
Yeah, I did not notice him on Sunday, unfortunately.
He'll get some sacks, though. He usually always does. And there'll probably be some clutch sacks. He's got a propensity to get some big sacks late in games.
He said he got the stem cells not just in various parts of his body. I don't know how this works, but he got it in his face as well, just to look a little younger.
Okay. The new Botox.
What the ayahuasca fucking makes you want, I guess.
Interesting.
Okay, we're hopping around. It's the Hop Around Pod. Week 1, the smorgasbord, the potpourri. We're bouncing off walls here. Let's talk about this.
Okay, what do you got?
We'll stick with the Commanders. We got some juicy rookie comps to watch all year. There's really just kind of 2 major ones so far.
Dude.
Ja'Cory versus Genty.
Oh, it's Bill.
I'm going to call him Ja'Cory.
I don't know why you wouldn't call him Ja'Cory. It's so funny that he wants to go by Bill. Ja'Cory's a cool name.
I'm fine with it. It's just like...
What's the story behind that?
Whenever it's like an old white guy that's like, I can pronounce Bill better, I just get a little like, I don't like that.
Did Ja'Cory come up with that? But yeah, I feel you. I like, dude, rock Ja'Cory, like man. That's a sick name.
A cartoon character or something? That's where it came from? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not giving any credence. Jaden wants to do it. Jaden gets to do whatever he wants. Jaden makes the rules.
That's right.
But I'm going to call him Ja'Cory, which is a phenomenal name. I would name my son Ja'Cory.
Yeah,
by the way.
It's a cool name.
Ja'Cory Ahlswede.
Ja'Cory.
Coming 2026.
Ja'Cory Ahlswede. Okay. Oh, please name your kid Ja'Cory. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, this pod's getting like 50K views a month on YouTube now, so
damn.
the babies are going to start coming.
Skyballing.
So anyways, Jakaori versus Gianti. We have this the synchronicity of the number 6.
Yeah.
Is it Gianti or Gianti? It's Gianti, right?
Ashton Genty.
Sorry.
Gianti.
No, I'm the white guy that can't pronounce that.
Gianti. Bill?
Jakaori. So anyways, he was picked 6 overall.
Much higher
Jakaori picked in the 6th round.
Sneaky little pick. His college career is it was. God. That's a great pick. I mean, he had a great year.
Is so good now.
That's Adam Peters, dude. You better thank John Lynch for that.
We just took everything from the good Niners.
Well,
we did.
Yeah. I mean, Debo. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Okay. Well, now you're getting a little aggressive.
He's a big guy, man. He got through in play 1. I was like, who is that? He's a giant. Just mowed past the guy.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
So, what are your thoughts? Sorry if I'm talking too much here this pod. Genty versus Jakaori.
Well, yeah.
What are your vibes on this? Overreaction or not?
No, I think my vibes go off opportunity, and regardless of where they were taken, I think the fact that B-Rob's out of town gives Jakaori a good opportunity to get touches, to make plays. You saw what he's capable of. He didn't play his senior year of college, right? He played the year before, and then something happened, and you think he got caught up in the transfer portal and didn't
I never looked into that.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. He had an amazing season, then tried to transfer but wasn't eligible, and then that's why he slipped so far in the draft. And you got to give Washington credit for plucking him in the 6th round, because you can see the talent, and they obviously feel really good about what they have, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't have shifted B-Rob out of town. So if you're thinking about expectations and comparing him to Genty, the fact that Jakaori's going to get opportunities, I think, is huge for him. And even though there are more expectations, obviously, for the 6th overall pick in the draft compared to a 6th round pick, it's something to be said for Jakaori doing what he does. Genty wasn't terrible. I mean, he had some good runs. He showcased his power and his speed combo. Think he's going to get a lot of opportunities and have some good games. Of course, we had that discussion last week, though. The expectations are really high, and it's tough, especially late in the year, man, when these college running backs they're coming from college. They only played 11, 12 games the year before. Now they're playing 16, 17 games. Your body's not quite used to that long haul of a season. So is he going to be breaking down late in the season, tired? Same with Bill Jakaori.
Yeah, well, it goes beyond the draft pick pressure. To me. It's also you're coming in here to be our starter pressure. Yeah. That's almost probably even worse. Yeah, in a sense, I'm thinking.
For Genty too. I would say more so for him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because we have Eckler. This is kind of Eckler's kind of last hurrah to go all out. I'm guessing. I don't know.
He got the start,
and I love Eckler. Yeah. He had one of the runs of the week as well, where he bouncing around people to get a first down when it didn't look like he was anywhere near it.
Just hold on to that football.
Yeah, and he's always concussion. Or there's always the risk the way he runs. But anyways, it's like, we're not relying on Bill as much. It seems he had 10 carries for 80 yards.
Right.
He I think was like 4th this week in rushing with 80 yards and only 10 carries.
Yeah, amazing production.
So look, to me, it's a big red siren. This conversation. Yeah. Taking a guy 6 overall. I mean, we're right back to where we were. Saquon kind of skewed us off to hey, running backs are really valuable again.
He did.
Draft-wise, but to me, this was just a horrible mistake by the Raiders.
Yeah.
And I know everything's hindsight, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Fine. In hindsight, horrible mistake, I think. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what defensive end or receiver or lineman was sitting there at 6. But one of the best in the world. Yeah. And just you see Genty's size and a 6th round guy that just looks so good. It's like, what? Why even? Yeah. Why even?
It's such a great argument. I mean, you could make the case that the best running backs in the game right now were high draft picks, but you can also make the case that a lot of teams have been really successful with mid-round running backs, and it's just how it is, I mean, especially lately, it feels like, people like Isaiah Pacheco, with Kansas City. It's not a high pick. Kyron Williams, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of them. So it's really interesting, and I think you're right. If I was a GM, I don't think I would have taken a 6th pick on Genty. I probably would have tried to go elsewhere, shore up the line, or get an edge rusher. Yeah. There was some nice ones in the draft this past year.
And for whatever reasons, receivers are that valuable up high. So, if you are going to take a offensive player with a 6th pick, it's going to be a receiver or quarterback.
Yeah.
Just is. Or,
that's
or an
a
offensive
good point.
lineman.
Really good point. Yeah, receivers do. Yeah, the greatest receivers. There are a lot more great receiver high first-round draft picks than there are great running back first-round draft picks.
And that really shifted about 5 years ago or less, where teams really started to wise up to that, and we've seen a lot more first-round receivers than in the past. There's an argument that the Bucs don't win without Igbuka and his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, what a debut for him! Yeah. My gosh.
Which gets us into the next juicy rookie comp conversation. Travis Hunter played like 6 snaps on defense.
Yeah.
30-something on offense.
Yeah.
This is even a bigger red siren to me, and we talked about this last pod as well. Taking him over Tat McMillan and Igbuka.
Yeah.
Where we now, having seen them week 1, those guys are so much better than Travis Hunter at the NFL level, to me.
Okay.
As receivers.
I respectfully disagree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just giving away the first rounder for Travis, I mean, I hate.
Okay, good point. Yeah, they had to offer away some capital to get that pick.
To me.
That's true.
I don't have any genius take there. That's an observation.
Yeah, Tat McMillan looked good. Tat McMillan looks like he's going to be nice. And obviously we talked about Emeka. Hunter this week, do you see the news? They're going to play him more DB this week.
Okay.
They came out and said that he's going to get more opportunities. So my dream is coming true. I mean, he could be literally playing both sides of the ball consistently, which would be amazing. He wasn't bad offensively. He had a decent game. I mean,
I think he had 5 catches.
Yeah, he didn't. And there was one. Man, if it was a better pass, he would have made it would have been a big play. I think a ball was picked, but he looked like he was breaking away on it.
I'm just envisioning that Jags team now that has a chance to win the division now.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying they're going to, but it's anybody's division.
Agree.
Just Igbuka and
Tat
or what's a Robinson? Who's their receiver? The Jags receiver.
Brian Thomas
Jr. and Igbuka.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or Tat. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
It's to me, when I think of it like that, I don't know. I mean, we got a long ways to go for Travis.
You're right. I mean, those two lining up on opposite sides next to each other would have been nice. But we'll see with Travis. I think because I just have this hope that we see a two-way player just from my childhood, how much I loved Deion Sanders. I think that may skew perhaps the reality of what's unfolding with Travis Hunter, that maybe he doesn't have as much potential offensively as these guys like McMillan or Igbuka, but so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt a little bit longer.
I mean, if Travis Hunter can be as good as a cornerback as Deion Sanders, pick was worth it, sure.
True.
But
yeah, let's go see Tat McMillan play safety.
Tat also had one of the catches of the week. His name is pronounced, by the way.
How do we spell
that? It's actually Teddy Roa. Teddy Roa.
Okay.
So there's a TAT. It starts with TAT, so that's why I'm using Tat, but it's really Teddy.
Okay.
Kind of like Teddy.
I had no idea. I was like
Teddy Roa, like Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah,
Teddy Roa.
Teddy Roa. That's a cool name.
He had one of the catches of the week as well.
Yeah, it was like the only highlight the Panthers produced.
Okay. Those are our juicy rookie comps for the season. We'll see if any others pop up as we go. QB tiers. Let's just break it into, or let's just discuss the top tier.
Okay.
I have Jaden in there. So Jaden, Lamar, Allen, Hurts, Mahomes, Burrow, Herbert. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Forgot one person.
Who?
Daniel Indiana Jones. The raw, unfiltered laughter. That's why I'm on the pod, folks. That's why I'm here.
Is Jaden in that group to you?
Yes.
Okay. Those are the 7, right? Is there anybody else we can think of that belongs there? Is Hurts in that group?
Yes.
Yes. Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah,
yes.
gotta put, dude.
Hurts is
Is
Mahomes still in that group?
Yes.
Okay. And is Herbert in that group?
Reach for me.
And this is definitely riding the fumes of week 1.
Yeah.
And that's the real conversation. Is Herbert in there? And Burrow had a horrific week. So is he out?
No. But you're right. I would say if we were to go by, week 1, I think your top tier is solid. Mm-hmm. But long term, maybe there'll be a little bit of shuffle here and there.
Baker knocking at the door?
Oh, yeah. Dude, love me some Bake Show, dude. What a G. He's all cool.
His heart is
cool.
amazing.
Cool, Atlanta. Took you 8 plays to get in. You get in. You think you got all this momentum. Yeah, dude. What you know about me and this rookie wideout? I'm going to slice you up.
There was a guy we had named Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
He had that kind of heart. I really liked him.
Yeah, he did. Skill. Oh, he played so passionate. It was so fun to watch. A few of those just really exciting games, too, where he was just letting it fly.
And they're different. Like, Baker's different than Purdy. Different kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Sure. Purdy's fiery, but it's a little
who else is like Baker in terms of his like spirit or personality?
J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, really?
I mean, I was impressed with that guy just in terms of getting it, running someone over to get into the end zone, popping up and just flexing and screaming and going, this dude's
Did you see his quote?
Legit. No.
He said something like, when I put on the war paint, it's because I'm ready to die on the field.
Oh, yes, that is Baker-esque.
Let's fucking go. The Vikings 17-0.
Yes. Yeah, that's Baker-esque, man.
Okay. On the topic of our boy JJ, who is the best out of these second-year quarterbacks? Because Jaden's in a different tier. Penix, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy, or Spencer Rattler. We got 6 of them after week 1. Who do you like the best out of that group?
Oh, gosh. McCarthy and Penix? I mean, after week 1.
Number 1.
Jaden. But
No. He's different.
It's not Caleb. It's not Rattler. It's Bo Nix.
No, I'm saying out of the JJ, Penix.
Okay, I got you. My bad.
Little bit
JJ. Just because he led him to victory.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think that matters. The dub matters. No knock on Penix, man. Penix showed so much heart in that crazy stretch when they finally punched it across the goal line, and it was all him. Just the monster left arm reaching out. It was such a sick play.
I think he had the 4th most passing yards this week, too.
Okay.
So he's top 5.
Statistically, okay.
He rushes.
You could persuade me. You give me more stats like that, I could put Penix above McCarthy. How about this? McCarthy made
Bucks are one of the best teams in the NFC.
True. Yeah, and McCarthy made some big mistakes. I mean, that crossed the did you see the Manning cast? Yeah, it was not great.
Bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You've convinced me. I'll put Penix above, even though they lost and McCarthy won.
Right.
Manning cast was pretty funny though. Like Peyton Manning watching that interception unfold was just like, oh, no. Like he saw the whole thing happen as it was happening. It was just like a lens into the genius of Peyton Manning once again.
Did they have Randy Moss on?
They did.
For like a whole hour or
and
like
the game turned around
That's
the moment
crazy.
Moss came on.
That's crazy.
It was.
I got to say, the older I get, the more I'm starting to kind of believe in stuff like that, like energy and.
Oh, dude, no doubt.
I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm not a super religious guy.
No.
I have a lot of admiration for people who do pursue religion. I respect them terribly. But the religion I believe in is karma. And I think what you're kind of talking about is this sort of energy, kind of what goes around comes around. You do
the electricity that comes off of us.
You do some rude things, you do some bad things, that's going to come back around. You do some nice things, you do some good things, that comes around. It's the energy, man, the spirituality, the vibe. You get Randy Moss on that, talking good about Minnesota, such a powerful figure in Vikings lore. Lo and behold, look what happens.
Hopefully he finds a way to beat that thing, right?
I think he's the latest news was good, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think and then he turned around and helped Dion through his situation involving bladder cancer. And Dion talked a lot about how Randy would call him every day.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's awesome.
Good people.
Yeah.
We did our tiers. So, yeah, not a great week for Drake May, Bo Nix, and Caleb Williams. Not a great week.
No, I would say out of those three, Bo, just because they got the win. And, dude, he made the dime he dropped to Cortland Sutton was such a beautiful pass that only Sutton, who's very, very long, could go get. And it was it was just the prettiest dime.
I missed that. I only caught the 2 interceptions.
Check out that highlight when you get a chance. It was a beautiful ball.
I was just up here cheering when the interceptions happened.
Yeah. He didn't. He looked rusty.
Are the Titans okay? That defense. I mean, Broncos. Some people are thinking they're like this new powerhouse, and they look like shit.
They didn't look good. Yeah.
Obviously I don't think the Titans scored. I think they had 4 field goals. If I'm not mistaken. Or did they score once? They might have scored.
They might have scored, but I don't think so.
But yeah, against a first-time quarterback, barely winning at home.
Yeah. Not the greatest debut for Cam Ward.
Who is the worst out of Caleb? I guess Rattler's obviously at the bottom of this conversation, but Caleb, May, Nix after week 1, who is the worst of those 3?
I think May had the toughest game.
Yeah.
I think May just kind of, I don't know, man.
I called the Patriots sucking. They're going to suck.
Yeah.
I was really mad at the 11-win Patriot predictions this year. They're going to suck.
I don't see them having a great season, and I feel like he's going to. I mean, this could get away from him. He could be on the bench after week 9.
So that's interesting. What I'm getting at here is that after this Knicks performance, there's a world in which Penix and Jaden are like the only good quarterbacks out of this group.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, look at the other guys. I mean, we're not.
Yeah.
Bo is in a different. I think he's obviously the next one. He's number 3. Oh, McCarthy. I'm sorry. Him too. But just the Caleb May. I guess it's those 2 guys, potentially Bo. I don't know. Yeah. Just a great pick for the Commanders that draft.
Yo, no doubt. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds for those second-year QBs. I felt like, Penix took some strides. You could see just a little bit more comfortable in the pocket, kind of how he operated. Last year, I think there were some balls he uncorked that were like, ooh. And there was, some moments that the stage seemed a little too big, but come on, you're coming into the starting role in the middle of the season. It's your first year. You're going to have these moments where it's kind of, you got to get a feel. I think the fact that JJ kind of found that quickly in his first game after making some mistakes bodes well for him. And then, boy, I mean, what happened? Like, the Bears were running the ball. They were efficient. They were effective. And in the second half, it's like all of a sudden they couldn't do anything. And Caleb just did not make some good passes. So
they feel like potentially the most depressed franchise. I guess Miami. We haven't talked about Miami yet.
Oh, my gosh.
Miami is obviously the most depressed franchise right now. Bears are just because it's always it's the same oldness of it. It's the, little glimmers of hope every year. The Bears seem to always kind of fit in that more than other teams. Yeah. And I have some Bears friends rocking.
Yeah, you are.
In honor of Caleb. In honor of the Bears picking Caleb instead of Jaden.
Burn.
So, yeah, the pretty depressed franchise or fan base right now.
Especially if they lose week 2. Then it's going to be – and, we were talking about this too. When you have a new regime come in, like a new coaching staff come in, Ben Johnson wasn't behind the drafting of Caleb Williams.
No.
And that's interesting.
Right.
Because then you kind of think like, I got my guys. I got my eyes on my guys. This wasn't one of them. I mean, who knows? I'm sure he thinks the world of Caleb's talent like everyone else did. Hence why he was the number 1 pick. But it's interesting. What happens if they're 1-4 and their offense is sputtering and Johnson's like, we got to go in a different direction, like with this franchise quick. Otherwise, I'm going to be out of a job in 2 years.
They play in Detroit, a team that is
going to come
very hungry.
Yeah, going to
pissed off after last week. So, yeah, could be pretty ugly for the Bears after week 2.
Dude, fumbled away a dub, too. That's rough. And they get smoked by Detroit. That's rough.
Mm-hmm. Poor kid. It's such a depressing. I talked to my Bears fans friend today, and it's not good.
Dub Bears.
I made some AI memes about Jaden walking through Chicago next to the Bean, and just like with Bears fans holding signs like we wanted Jaden. I'm using AI the right way. Once you discover that we can use, I just realized it today, like a hit, like I can use AI to make hilarious memes to roast my friends. It's the fucking best,
dude. Yeah, leveraging AI. I've been using it a little bit for business, for work. I feel like what it's done for me, and this is just totally off the topic of football, but it's helped me become more efficient. Like I'm able to get a lot more done and do a lot more things by like just plugging some stuff in, massaging it here and there, instead of like deliberately spending a couple hours creating this list or doing this project. It's like, I'm just gonna let AI help me with this.
I've been loving it for graphics.
Cool.
You know, in my position, that's like something I really need. Normally, you know, it's not cheap to pay people to do that stuff. So if I can just pop out whatever I want limitlessly for free is phenomenal. And the editing too. So
yeah, you can still be creative with it too. It's like, even though it's helping you be creative, you're creative by doing your thing with it.
Okay, so
cool. Okay, Derek Carr award.
Let's move on. Penix v. Baker, phenomenal matchup. I just wanted to close with that. Rodgers Fields was a great matchup.
Oh my gosh.
Murray Rattler, that was my other big matchup this week. Loved it. Came down to the wire, baby. It was exciting.
It was exciting.
I like those guys.
Yeah.
Are we doing it?
Josh Lamar though was epic. Josh.
We talked about our RB winners. Oh, shout out to Travis Etienne, 100-yard game with the Jaguars.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about that performance?
Actually had like 130 or 40.
Yeah, was like, I mean, he's kind of a guy that has been forgotten about. You know, I mean, last year that regime was kind of moving away from him, giving some opportunities to some other guys. Etienne performs like this in week 1, and what do? Like 2 days later, they ship Tank Bigsby to Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they traded Bigsby. It was like, I guess
Etienne's I'm dumb. Is he their fullback?
No, Tank Bigsby was a running back who was getting some opportunities last year and looked really good in those opportunities he was getting. And now he's, going to the Eagles. By the way, the Eagles keep making these like sneaky little picks or sneaky little trades.
They can barely beat the Cowboys. They suck.
The Jacksonville, they have another running back that I think they're really high on. Could be a rookie, so perhaps they felt like they had good options at the running back spot and could afford to trade Bigsby. But I thought that was interesting, and the fact that it came after Travis had a good game is like maybe Cohen came in here and was like, "That's my guy."
Yeah, 100%. Him and Etienne and Breece Hall, kind of similar dudes.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little under high expectations, a little underperforming, playing for kind of middling teams.
Yeah.
And both had a great week 1.
Oh, dude, I feel like in the right environment, Breece Hall could be like one of the best running backs in the game. The guy's insanely talented.
Hot take. Okay, we're going to take a quick break and come back with the Derek Carr Award for Put Some Respect on My Name.
Okay.
We are back.
Yeah. Woo!
We're gonna talk about. I do want to touch on some wide receiver winners in the second half of the pod. But first, the Derek Carr Award. I can't talk. For Put Some Respect on My Name after week 1. Would you like me to read off the candidates?
Yeah. I was about to say, who should I pick?
And then you tell me.
Okay.
Who the winner is.
Okay.
We got Travis Etienne. Put some respect on my motherfucking name. 140 yards. Jaguars look great. Nobody believed in me. Okay. And let me clarify to the listener.
Good candidate.
There has to be some nobody believed in me aspect to this. It's like it's somebody that is not getting enough respect.
So I can't pick McCaffrey.
Right.
McBadCaffrey. It's a good one, right? Christian McBadCaffrey.
McBad dad jokes. Okay.
That's a bad dad. Oh, dang. Okay.
A guy we haven't mentioned yet, which we will. Maybe we'll close with Derek Carr Award from that one.
Okay.
Zay Flowers, coming out party receiver for the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't know. He was a WR1 last year.
Okay, he already had the respect.
I think he did. He's a dog.
I like it. Justin Herbert, horrible playoff loss. Can't win in the playoffs. Everybody thinks he's this great quarterback. He never does shit. And then he comes up and he beats Pat Mahomes on a huge stage.
Yeah, because of that, I'll let him be in the running.
He's going to stay.
He's in the running.
So we're getting rid of some people. Okay. Zay Flowers, you're out. I'm sorry. His name comes up a lot, especially in this category, especially nowadays. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally written off.
If he has to be a multiple Derek Carr award winner, then so be it, because he won last year a couple times for sure.
Do you think like any part of him at the end of the game was like, yeah, that's for you, Daniel Tosh?
One of his biggest haters.
Yeah,
with
dude,
the biggest platform.
That clip is so funny. What does Tosh say at the end? Like, I hope you get COVID.
Dude, he's honestly, out of all the criticism that, Rodgers, I wouldn't say invites upon himself, but receives, and he has a ton of allies like your Rogans and whatnot that are very powerful and have great platforms.
Rodgers is misunderstood too. Let's just clarify that a little bit.
I do think that
to an extent
he's more popular with fans than I think some media outlets would like to realize. Like,
yeah,
I think the people still really like him.
Wholeheartedly agree with that assessment.
Nobody in the Jets organization, but
yeah.
Wait, where was I? Oh yeah. Anyways, Tosh is probably his biggest enemy in the world.
Is it just more than one? I see. All I saw was that one little segment.
Oh, bro, go down the rabbit hole.
Okay, I'll go down that hole.
It's interesting. Constant. Honestly, the next biggest would be Bill Simmons.
Yeah,
one of the biggest podcast platforms in the world.
Yep.
Constantly shitting on Rodgers.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind if there was like a reel of that. Anyhow, watch those clips.
Dude, AI is going to present it for you.
There you go. I will be posting those Daniel Tosh clips to the AC Sports Instagram.
I saw you share it the other day. I was like, that's the clip I was talking about in the first episode. It's fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
I
the
didn't
one.
get what you meant.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one I was referring to.
Oh, okay.
That exact clip.
Oh, okay.
It's hilarious when he's like, you should be glad he's playing quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Otherwise, he'd be the United States Health Secretary.
That's right.
For that part was funny. I was laughing. Him and RFK, dude.
No politics, especially today.
Yes, fair.
Usually you have to tell me that.
Yeah, that's right. Get it together.
Deebo Samuel, is he an official nominee? Now I bring him up because there was a lot of Deebo's fat.
Yeah.
Look at all these pictures of fat, of him being too fat. He doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Good, you can have him.
Yep. A lot of that.
Does he qualify as a candidate?
I think he does. I mean, it's a very interesting season for Deebo in that it's a contract year. Mm-hmm. And, he's definitely been putting in the work in the offseason to get in good shape and looks like he's primed to have his first full season of playing football since 2021. He's had a lot of injuries.
Wow.
Yeah. And you could see why the Niners were like, dude, like, man, this guy just can't stay on the field. And there's a great chance he's not going to re-sign with us anyway. We might as well get what we want. And to the Niners' credit, man, to trade him to a contender like that. Right. To the Washington's credit, to trade Robinson to a contender like that. Well, maybe then, yeah.
Sure.
But it's interesting. I feel like, dude, Deebo is exactly the type of player right now that's like, put some respect on my name. Okay. Until week 4 when he pulls his hamstring.
Okay. He looks great. We didn't go through the whole wide receiver loser list. Scary Terry was on that list this year. He only had 2 catches, I think, for 20. So Deebo
rusty.
had to carry the load this week in week 1,
which makes sense.
I like that for him.
Yeah.
Terry wasn't really around, and look,
exactly
the way the double teaming works. That's what we expected in a sense until they have to start to focus on Deebo now a little more. Opens up Terry. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, interesting point. If for the New York Giants to double team a guy that didn't participate in training camp at all probably wasn't very smart.
Terry's going to have a game tomorrow for sure if we want to win, I think. Okay. Other candidates for the Derek Carr Award. Who is recently retired, by the way. This is a true viable, proper award.
It is, but man, he didn't do much to gain the respect of the name of this award, did he? My gosh.
Yes, he did. That's why
What did he do?
Like 7th ranked QB last year when he played in the whole league, ratings wise. Yeah, he's
the only thing he did was make a shit ton of money. That's all he did.
He was great before he got hurt last year. Okay,
you can't even say it with a straight face.
We're tandeming here. We have the O'Connell McCarthy duo.
You know who
Put
the
some
winner
respect
is.
to my name.
You haven't said the winner yet.
I know.
You
Just
know
we're gonna get there.
Okay.
It's a runaway winner.
It is.
But maybe not. We have Geno Smith, 360 yards.
Wow,
new
he
team.
threw for 360. I didn't know that much. Oh, but Geno does rack up some yardage.
He's a candidate.
Okay.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
And then the greatest human being on earth, Joe Flacco.
Okay.
He's a candidate every year.
Okay.
Every week.
Okay.
Put some respect on this goddamn guy's name.
Okay. Not the winner this week, though.
We're going to the winner, I presume, in your eyes. Are you okay with me making it a combo, though?
Okay.
I have Daniel Jones and Michael Pittman.
Okay.
Michael Pittman had 100 yards this week.
Yeah.
The guy is always, like their running back, Jonathan Taylor, by the way, are always these kind of quietly very good guys.
Yeah.
Let me throw Taylor in there, all three of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Taylor's stats weren't great. But
yeah.
we can leave it to Indiana Jones by himself.
Yeah.
No
doubt.
If you okay.
Yeah, no doubt. I feel like Pittman, even though he's, quietly successful, he's been pretty darn consistent. I feel like last year when he was playing, he was putting up numbers.
Okay, so he's not disrespected enough to qualify.
I don't think so. I think he is a guy that's forgotten. So I'll give you that.
It's the whole Colts team. It's just they feel a little forgotten.
Yeah. Pittman wasn't going until super late in a lot of fantasy drafts, and it was kind of like, he's pretty good. They don't really have, other than Josh Downs.
I guess my argument is that he's like one of the best receivers in the AFC.
Yeah, I agree.
So
he's
that's
solid.
where it's like I don't think he gets like that.
He doesn't. He doesn't get the respect. I agree with you.
Okay, Daniel Indiana Jones, the runaway winner
gotta be.
for the Derek Carr Award.
Okay, but
week
since
1.
Yeah, woo, Indy. We need like an Indiana Jones quote or something.
There will be there's plenty of Indiana Jones quote.
Yeah, or something, to represent Daniel Jones.
Sorry, we didn't prep.
Yeah,
I didn't prep that well.
Bad. I wasn't placing. I should have prepped. Okay, so because it's such a runaway victory, who's second? Maybe that's the more compelling argument.
You don't want to talk about the Dolphins instead, or we can do that.
We could.
In a second.
In a second. Let's just pick a second place. Derek
second,
Carr.
Put some respect in my name. It's hard not to give it to a quarterback every week, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think you got to go.
I'd say
Herbert or Rodgers.
Okay. Oh yeah, Rodgers is
just
a good
in terms of like. They're just I don't know. They're hated on dudes. You know what I mean?
I'll put Travis Etienne. That's my pick.
He will get the respect now. That's for sure. A-Rod still won't get respect by a lot of people moving forward. So he's kind of my honorary winner every week.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk receivers, and then we can get out of here. How deep are we now? Hour 7? Okay. Yeah, and then we'll end it with the biggest QB winner of the week, the surprise pick. Okay, wide receiver winners this week. I have some different categories here. We have Puka, Garrett Wilson, JSN in Seattle, and CeeDee Lamb. All these guys performed very well this week. They're all guys that you expect to perform well.
Yeah, it's tough.
So that I put those guys in kind of a tier 1 of the week where we expect them to do well. They did. We expect them to do well every week. They did. They stepped up. Next tier, I put the Debo and Michael Pittman because they're not quite. There's just a little more uncertainty with those guys. They still stepped up, had great weeks.
Yeah.
They're kind of in the same class as that first group. Yeah. But there's a little more question there as to how well they would do week 1.
Right.
And they both did great. This next group is a really, really solid group of receivers. And I can't put my finger on what it is about them that I like them together, like categorically. Zay Flowers from Baltimore. Keon Coleman, who we haven't mentioned.
He looked good,
Great day with Buffalo.
He did.
Jacoby Myers on the Raiders. Great fucking day.
Yeah.
Hollywood Brown on the
More
Chiefs. 10
now.
catches, 100 yards.
Yeah.
And then Quentin Johnson on the Chargers with a couple scores.
Yeah.
That's a solid 5 right there.
Yeah. I like the other Chargers wideout too, who after a year away in Chicago comes back and instantly syncs up with Herbert.
Who was it?
Keenan Allen.
Oh, Allen's back. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He had a touchdown, played well. My winner is not on this list.
So, and you don't necessarily need to choose. I'm happy for you to choose a winner. I'm not choosing a winner out of this group. I'm kind of giving all these guys.
Oh, these are good. Yeah, shine. Look at this research, man. This is phenomenal work. I love it.
And then we have the new guys, basically.
Okay.
They haven't really proven themselves yet, whether they be first or second year. We have Igbuka, of course, and Tampa. Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. had a great day. That's exciting for the Cardinals.
It is.
Kayshon Boutte. I need that jersey.
Okay. Easy. Whoa.
Great day for Kayshon. He is officially the who is this guy? Wide receiver winner of the week. We mentioned
booty rocking everywhere. Should they play that when he gets to? Oh, dude, come on, that's got to be, dude. What? You're welcome, New England sound operator.
You're welcome to me because I'm going to make that cut as soon as we get off here. Pearsall is in that group, so those 4, I like them together as young hot receivers. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Jawan Johnson on the New Orleans Saints. 6th season. Only been a Saint.
Yeah.
I think he had like 8 for 80 this week. Just really stepped up. He was the guy for Rattler.
That's right.
They kind of kept him. He's their anchor.
Those young QBs, man. Throw it to your tight end.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Travis Kelce's the biggest winner. He took out Xavier Worthy, so he'll get more targets, and he scored a long touchdown. I'm joking.
I forgot the Worthy injury. I should have included that in my bad behavior section.
What a disaster. It's like first drive of the game, just dump trucked him. Just like, oh, whoops.
There was a good amount of schadenfreude for me this week. Jalen Carter out for week 1 and week 2? Yes.
Yeah.
Worthy out? I hate the Chiefs? Yes. Any comments on our wide receiver list there?
I don't know. I think,
who you like the most out of these guys that we're reading?
Gosh.
Maybe a new name or
so good.
Somebody that hasn't traditionally been like an elite receiver that might be now.
Yeah, JSN is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy runs some nasty routes.
Yeah. I feel like people were on to that last year, though. Like, he was getting a lot of credit.
Yeah, he had a great second half of the year last year. Puka is, just impressive. Wilson, hey, dude. Wilson could, link up with Fields. That could be a big combination this year.
That's great.
That'd be good for him after, he kind of couldn't really get it going with Aaron much. CD, dude, back at it. It's hard for me to put CD on this list because, dude, crucial drops late in that game led to Philly winning.
Okay.
Did you see the end of that game?
In my crushing tape, I must have missed a couple things.
Oh, my gosh, bro. He had just a perfect ball right in stride, like a 40-yard bomb from Dak, and it just went up. And then he dropped it.
He had a much better day.
Yeah, he had like crucial drops, but was very productive still and saw a lot of targets. I mean, as much as it pains me to say it, I feel like Debo's a huge winner. What he's going to give Washington this year in terms of like being able to run the ball, coming across the edge on little sweeps or, catching routes.
Motion wheel around
exactly.
the other way.
It's such a beautiful play, right? Yeah. And it fires, dude.
If you're fast enough to pull it off, then yeah.
And he's strong. He looks like he's in good shape. So,
What about those
some credit.
Oh, sorry. What about those other group? What about that group of 5 that are like, who's your favorite out of that group? Flowers, Coleman, Myers, Brown, Johnson.
Well, it depends on what we're going for.
Okay.
I think, Keon certainly opened my eyes.
Yeah.
This is a big year for him. I think he was a highly drafted wide receiver. Didn't really do a whole lot as a rookie. Showed some flashes, but if he can link up with Allen and they establish himself as a great connection, like, holy shit, look out, dude. The Bills are going to be coming.
I agree. I think he may be like the guy that levels up to an elite receiver this year.
Dude, it could unlock so much for that offense because, they've got a ton of weapons. And, now all of a sudden Shakir's roaming around underneath, getting one-on-one matchups from the slot and just torching safeties or linebackers that can't keep up with his route running. You've got a bona fide weapon on the outside that I don't think Buffalo has had in such a long time.
Wow, that's scary.
Their offense it would unlock a whole nother level for them. So that's exciting to me to think about that. Oh, I love me some Zay Flowers too.
The Flowers Lamar comp to the Josh Coleman, like those pairings just feel kind of similar to me.
Yeah,
really exciting electric pairings.
Dude, Zay is so nasty, and the guy's so quick and just so impressive, man. I love me some Zay Flowers. Jacoby Myers is interesting because he was like bitching about a contract, like wanted an extension or wanted out of Las Vegas. There were some rumblings and grumblings in training camp, and then shows up week one and has a good game. It was like, okay.
The Geno Jacoby battery.
Hollywood's going to get a lot more opportunities now with Worthy on the shelf for a bit, and Hollywood is...
His stock went up after that injury.
Yeah, and he's talented, man. He just hasn't really, had opportunities.
Ex-Raven, right?
Yeah, ex-Raven. I mean, he's good, dude. When he's healthy and he's playing, he's not in trouble or he's not suspended. I don't know. Whatever's kept him on the sidelines for a long time. He's good. Quentin Johnson, too. I mean, he kind of reminds me a little bit in that Keon Coleman mold of like a guy who's got a ton of talent in the second year now, getting more acclimated to the offense, more opportunities, more trust from Herbert. Maybe he goes off this season.
That franchise, a lot of people were hating on the Chargers. Kind of the Chargers and Commanders were kind of like to me, I felt like the good teams. People were like, oh, regression year.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, not at all from either of these teams. And I think that's what we're going to see. But they just feel like a solid unit. The Chargers, and I think then those receivers, they just feel reliable, consistent. So I like them.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, and another element to the Chargers is Greg Roman's. He's more comfortable. He's obviously had his track record of being a really good coordinator. Now he's kind of probably feels more comfortable utilizing the talent he has. I mean, the Chargers could take a step forward just based on like a little bit more consistency with their franchise now.
Yeah.
And they've got a good young running back that they drafted. They've got Najee who could maybe get a couple short yards here and there when they, need him. Big back.
Donate to Najee's foundation.
Yeah, that's right, dude. He does some good stuff off the field. Bay Area boy.
All right. I think we can pass. Oh, I hate to end on a bad note. Oh, no, I won't. We'll end on a good note. Dolphins, Hill and Waddle, of course, were a wide receiver loser combo. That franchise is in turmoil.
Dude.
Mikey Mack doesn't have long, right?
I feel like if they suffer another big loss, maybe even a close loss, I mean, it's Mike McDaniel's firing watch. How quick does it happen?
Right. And he had the greatest odds to be first coach fired going into this season.
Okay.
What I mentioned with you with the text was that I think we both gave some put respect on his name last year separately.
Yeah. I was trying to remember why. Oh, we did that. It was back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
But because he did something cool. But it was like a little bit of a quirky thing that we wanted to draw attention to. It wasn't necessarily like he's got this franchise playing great because the Dolphins were struggling out the gates last year. They did make a bit of a run, but obviously the Tua injury killed them.
I think it's obvious that he's an offensive coordinator at most.
Agree. Fair assessment.
To be a head coach, it's so much about your personality and your energy that you're giving off.
Yeah.
And nobody looks at that guy as a leader. To me, I think that's the problem with the team. Nobody's like, yes, McDaniel's going to inspire me. that's what I feel is lacking in that locker room.
Great point. He's not very much of a prominent sideline figure.
Not at all, dude. And I'm trying to imagine, and I guess we could watch it. I didn't bother to try to look it up, but just his post game speeches. I'm guessing they're not that great. I don't know. It's a lot of like, I don't know. Everybody's out.
You're onto something.
Everybody's out on him. Okay, we can wind the pod down. A couple other losers on our loser tip. Cooper Kupp with Darnold in Seattle. Is he done? Pickens in Dallas. Is that going to work out? Probably. What do you think about those two guys? They're kind of high profile guys. That have been great in the past.
Yeah.
It's worth talking about, I guess. I think
I think Cooper will make some plays.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. I think we're the days of Cooper Kupp leading the NFL in receptions is long gone. But I still think he's a guy that you can trust in a one-on-one matchup going up against the right personnel. if the play call draws him to it. I bet Sam will rely on him a little bit. I think Pickens will get opportunities. I think if you're going up against Dallas, it's like we need to double CD. Yeah. And let's see what George can do. Like, I would almost kind of be like, I don't want Dak throwing to CD 15 times this game.
Right.
We're gonna shut him down and take away that side of the field. I mean, so just because of that, I think George will get some opportunities to show what he can do in some of these games that maybe some teams decide to double CD.
They're both, theoretically number 2 receivers on, teams that have some expectations on offense. I just see, I think my feeling is that Kupp may just be done.
Yeah.
So that's why I bring this up. And then Pickens, I guess there's just the conversations are like, is he a good teammate?
Oh,
essentially,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
so like,
good point. Yeah.
Is he? I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on both those guys for different reasons.
Yeah. I like that. Like, how long does it take for Pickens to be like, throw me the ball? I'm open.
Especially if they're losing.
And Dak going,
yeah.
I got CeeDee Lamb over here, bud. So, sorry.
Dak's probably going to spit like 20 yards away from him in his direction while making eye contact. Dude, that's the kind of shit that like I would do in high school. It's like something you can get away with. That's not violent. You're not like touching anybody. That just infuriates. That's skill, bro. He got Jalen Carter suspended for 2 games.
That is some serious skill.
That is skill.
Put some respect on Dak's name.
He wins it. Indiana Jones, you're out. He got Jalen Carter suspended for 2 damn games. Some other QB losers. CJ Stroud, we haven't talked about at all. They didn't score once against a Rams defense. That's good.
Good, yeah,
but
really good defense.
Not a good start for them. And then, is Darnold a loser? He played against your team.
Yeah.
Did you feel like, oh no, this isn't gonna go great, or do you still think we're gonna see some big wins in games out of Darnold in Seattle?
I think they'll be okay.
You do.
I feel sorry for Darnold. Which is like interesting, but I just look at it from this perspective, and I know I've talked about this, like you finally found yourself in such a good situation in Minnesota, and they didn't want you, and maybe they offered you something a lot less than you thought you could get, so you go to Seattle, and it's just like tough division, I mean,
is it?
Yeah, I mean, the Rams are good, the Niners are going to be competitive. I don't know, man. I just think what they win 14, 13 games last year with Minnesota. I mean, I don't know if he's ever going to see that again for the rest of his career. And it's like when you're kind of a journeyman trying to find your team, trying to get somewhere, trying to figure this out, and you finally have that happen. Damn. Now you're off to Seattle, but he is getting paid a lot of money, so what do I know?
They are going into Pittsburgh next week. Interesting.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I'm going to be keeping my eye on Sam. I don't know why. I feel like maybe it is because we feel sorry for him. There's something about, like, it seems like he had this breakout season last year that is kind of rare for somebody to be kind of have a bad start to their career, be a backup, and then out of nowhere now you're winning 13 games. It's like there's a little bit of an affection there for the guy.
Totally.
And so I'm just, I got my eye on him all year. I don't know. I want him to do well for some reason.
Yeah. Well, and the whole thing is like, we put a lot of, I don't know, just a lot of emphasis on the player, and rightfully so. But how many times have we seen a really, really talented guy just never get their career going in the right direction because of all the other stuff that's happening around them, like the changing in coaching personnel, the multiple coordinators that you have to work with, the guys at the other positions that don't. I mean, there's so many moving parts to all of this. And when you find yourself in a situation that things are clicking and you win 13, 14 games, that's like, bro, stay there. Do whatever you can. You know what I mean?
Or you take an extra 10 a year.
You do. And then that happens. But from the fan I am is like, I love that story. That's the story. That's so cool.
Seattle's also a really great city.
It is.
To live in.
It is. And they could be okay. I mean, he wasn't the reason they lost. Right. Not at all. I mean, he played okay.
He threw for like $140, I think.
He played. It was, but that style of the game was exactly that. It was definitely chippy, physical battle.
Okay, and finally, the biggest QB winner of the week, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Dart out of New York.
That's good.
He should be playing this week.
He should. Shocking.
Just Russell is just the QB that never dies in this league.
Dude, amazing.
And he's just as frustrating as always. Thankfully, we played against him. Thankfully, we got to play the Russell Wilson Giants week 1 to where we really didn't play that well. Still got a solid victory. Jackson Dart, from what I heard, ain't on this team. I'm definitely more scared.
Yeah.
More things can happen. I agree.
You know what you're going to – I mean, they're going to make that switch so fast. I'm surprised they didn't make it this week. What are you waiting for? I mean, you might as well start building towards the future. Yeah. I mean,
right.
What are you waiting for?
Russell Wilson's going to win you the East against the Eagles and Commanders? Really?
Good luck, pal.
Are you making fun of my faces?
No. Okay. I'm agreeing with your faces.
Okay. They're going into
We're
Dallas.
like this, dude. We're right there.
They're going into Dallas this week, so we'll see. I'm not going to be watching that game too closely. You know who the obvious Sam Darnold comp this year is? Daniel Jones. Can he come in and, hasn't had the success? Will Daniel Jones win 12 games this year with the Colts?
Yeah.
It's in play.
Potentially.
Or will the Dolphins lose by 40 every single week? We don't know yet.
Both potentially could happen. Yeah, Daniel Jones could be a scenario where a lot of teams are like, dang, we should have signed him.
Brian Daboll not looking too hot.
Yeah.
Looks like anybody that goes into New York doesn't do so great.
Yeah. And where did he go? He went to Minnesota, right?
Daboll?
No, Daniel Jones.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, last year he went somewhere after New York.
He didn't go to Indiana? Oh, team. Oh, in the pros. Yeah, he went to. He was a backer for the Vikings.
He was, right? Yeah.
With Sammy.
Interesting.
Him and Sammy, they got in a closed room, put on some cloaks, some hoods.
Yeah. Seattle's
lit some candles.
We could have got this guy for $3 million, but we got this guy for $10 million. Whoops. Maybe they made the wrong choice.
True. GMs are reevaluating after week 1. All right.
I bet Daniel Jones got paid more than $3 million, by the way. I just want to clarify. I don't know that for sure.
Sure. Okay. I think we are good. I think we've properly summarized week 1 of the 2025 NFL season.
Close divisional games, man.
Yeah. I'm just glancing at the games coming up here before we get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Tasty matchup. Commanders-Packers, Thursday night.
What are our big games? We're not going to break down the future games here, but the big ones on the slate are not a lot of great ones.
No.
Broncos, Colts. That's interesting now.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Oh, Eagles, Chiefs is the late afternoon
Bucks,
game.
Texans will be nice on Monday night. Monday night. Double header.
The old double Monday. Bucks, Texans. The Texans lose at home again, which is very likely. Then the AFC South now becomes wide open. Chargers at Raiders will be fun.
Are we making picks now?
No. We're just we're looking. We're looking. I didn't see who's playing next week. Just looking.
I liked that. I liked that analysis.
Falcons at Vikings is really fun. The two second-year guys.
Oh yeah, that's really fun. Great matchup.
That's Sunday night.
National championship quarterback rematch.
Patriots Dolphins will be funny. That's a stinker. Ooh, Bills at Jets. Can the Jets really make a statement?
Dude, for real.
Bengals Jaguars. Can the Jaguars really make a statement?
Real.
They go into Cincy and win while Texans lose. Now we really have a narrative there in the AFC South. Niners at Saints. How you feeling about that? Feeling okay, I imagine.
I feel okay. Come on, Mac.
Problem is, it's kind of a lose because you win because you're supposed to win, or you lose to the Saints and you feel like shit.
Yeah, well, every win they can get would be amazing.
Bears Lions both 0-1.
Yeah.
They're going to be fighting their asses off. The Cardinals. Okay, this is a decent subplot. The Cardinals are probably going to be 2-0.
Maybe
they host the Panthers this week.
Come on, Bryce. And how about you mentioned earlier, the Browns always play the Ravens tough, right?
Ooh. Yeah. I'll be watching that game.
That's a good one.
Browns at Ravens early game. And just to wrap them all up here.
Giants, Cowboys, Rams, Titans.
Rams, Titans, I think is the only one we haven't mentioned.
Okay.
Rams 1-0. Defense looked great. Titans going up against some rough tough defenses early on in Cam Ward's
Hey, Cam Ward,
career.
welcome to the NFL, buddy.
Honestly, in a sense,
not bad.
I want that if I'm Cam Ward.
Agreed.
Give me the hardest guys immediately.
Yeah.
If I'm learning how to ski, I'm starting on a black diamond slope.
Yeah. Throw me into the fire. That's a good perspective.
All right. Any final words, Ross?
Oh,
How do you feel about the NFL right
it's
now?
nothing like winning your first game but feeling like you lost. That's how I feel. Injuries, Kittle, oof.
Welcome to Kyle
Purdy,
Shanahan's
oof.
49ers.
Oh, man. Hopefully we can,
All right.
get a dub in New Orleans.
Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, tomorrow.
Sexy matchup.
I might have it on here in the office.
You should, dude.
AC Sports Podcast on Instagram now. I'm having so much fun on that page.
Dude, check him out, man.
Stuff all the time.
He's producing reels after reels after reels.
Thank you.
They're sweet.
I mentioned our YouTube. We got some baseball with Eli Rainey.
Yeah, dude. Love that kid.
We got the reels going. Our numbers are going up a little bit now that we're doing this every single week. They're going to keep going up, so thank you. Please sub to that. Subs are our last mountain to climb.
By the way, like, it's getting tasty with baseball. I mean, this is the stretch run, and the Giants are kind of sneaky.
If you want to join, I got 3 mics.
Oh, no. Well, maybe, but
Okay. I know you're a busy guy.
I'm excited about baseball playoffs. Hopefully the Giants can get in.
And then you can just listen to us. Our audio, underrated. I like the audio only on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Dude, yeah.
If you're into that
It's
old
a lot less
school
work.
style.
Right?
Ironically, no.
Okay.
Because I have to go in. Anyways, we don't want to explain
No,
behind the scenes.
wrong.
All right. Have a great Wednesday. Cannot wait till tomorrow. Go Commanders. Good luck in New Orleans, my friend.
Dude, awesome. Thanks. Go Niners. Good luck in Green Bay, my friend.
Many men. You got the 2 guys that got shot now, Brian Robinson and Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, we do. We do.
All right.
Peace.
Let's get out of here.